Alright, so I think I've got all the resources that I'm gonna need. I'm just gonna finish off my floor here. And we can get started on the roof. Now, there's been a few days since I've been on. I took a little break when I said I was going to gather resources. I actually logged off. And thankfully I logged back in to a house that was still here. Yay. So that's good thing number one. And for now, I guess we're just working on finishing off the roof. So, let's start. You know what? I'm going to turn this into wood. And I could use a chest. 2 chests, actually, would be really nice. I just dump this down here for just a sec. Okay. Food's going to go in here. Food type items. And we'll put some of the building tools and whatnot, and knickknacks and different things down here. Okay, gotta grill up that. So, we need some furnaces. 2 ought to do. And put them right there. Okay. Now that we got that going, I forgot that I need more sand. So I'll have to go and get more sand eventually. But for right now, we're okay. Finish up the glass in a little bit, just eliminate some of this dirt. So I believe I fixed the issue that I was having where the world wasn't loading. I picked up Optifine and made sure that it was rendering as far as possible. I have a computer that can do that. I don't know why it wasn't. I did increase the RAM that Minecraft is allowed to use, but it just didn't seem to want to work there. So hopefully we're good now. And let's get some stairs going. Alright, 21. That's probably not even going to come close to being enough. You know what? Sun is on the rise, so I'll go down and grab some more stone. I was hoping to do all the collection off camera so that it wasn't really boring, but you know, that's just how it's gonna be. So, I'm getting some positive feedback so far in this series, and that's good. It's always nice to hear that people are enjoying what you're making. And so if there's any other feedback that you guys have, please leave a comment. You can either leave a comment in the CrystalCraft forums, or if you wanted to post a comment down below in response to this video on YouTube. If there's anything that you gotta say, or you know, anything. It could be just about my channel, it could be about the series. I would love to hear it. You know, am I not being risky enough? Would you guys like to see me trying to find more people? I mean, I haven't really gotten settled down yet. The first 2 episodes are pretty exciting, and I know that the last 2 have not been quite as exciting, more building and moving and stuff. But yeah, if you guys have anything that you'd like to say, or anything you'd like to ask, or anything of that nature, please feel free to leave a comment below. And of course, liking and subscribing and sharing the video with all your friends, and awesome. I always appreciate that stuff, so yeah. Let's see, what do we got here? We got 38 stone. Why don't we grab a few more pieces? We've got a pick that could use some lashing. And I've got 1 bone. So now if I come across a dog that's just, you know, begging for an owner, I can capture him. Good luck with that, Echo. Well, for any of you that were excited to hear about my minigame server, you'll be glad to know that I've gotten all the guys on, and we have started looking at the games. We've actually built a couple of the games together, and so I'm just waiting for a time when I can get the most people online, and we're going to start recording that series. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. If any of you guys follow like the Rooster Teeth guys when they do their mini games, it's going to be kind of a similar format to what they do. And so I'm really excited about it, and I hope that you guys are excited about it too. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, maybe I'll even get some special guests from the CrystalCraft server. Maybe I'll get like Flory or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's all coming up eventually. As soon as I can get that stuff rolling, then more content for you guys to enjoy. So, this is going to be my permanent home, for now at least, until it gets burned to the ground, which I fear is inevitable. And so I'm building it the way that I would usually build my houses. And if any of you guys follow Paul Soares Jr., you're going to recognize this this build fairly quickly. But it's definitely, it's my favorite build that I found so far for a house. It's simple, it gives you a bunch of different rooms, so it's kind of decorative, and it's really easy to make and just takes a lot of resources to do. That's the only problem about it, because it is a rather large design, and so you got to spend a lot of resources to get it done. But it's fun nonetheless, and it's easy enough, at least in terms of the format, so I can do it. I do enjoy things. I'm a fairly creative person. I did go to school for art. I haven't really done anything with my degree. Well, not really a degree, my certificate. But I'd like to think of myself as a creative person, and so Minecraft does give me that outlet, but I do not have the creative mind that some of the people that you see on YouTube have. I'm a fairly simple person myself in terms of my builds and whatnot, and just like to have fun. Build stuff that looks cool to me. I don't really care if it's highly effective or not highly effective, highly efficient. All these guys that have these elaborate schemes for their farms and whatnot. I'm not that kind of guy. Not that kind of builder. I would prefer to have just a standard, like 4x10 farm plot and hand pick all of my crops. But that's just me. Call me old-fashioned, I guess. So I'm gonna grab some more of this wood here. And the one thing I like about this spot that I've picked is that there's lots of cows and pigs around, so that means that I can get a farm going and I can get some food, which obviously is very important in Minecraft survival. That's what you get down here. Alright, so 23 pieces, that should be enough. I think I only need a few to finish off that one wall. I was thinking about doing a deck out the back, but I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. There we go. Sorry guys, I have a bit of a tickle in my throat, so I'm coughing and clearing my throat a lot. I apologize. I'm sure that's not very pleasant to listen to. But too bad. You're stuck. There we go. Okay. Alright. I think I'm going to start with a single floor design to start off with. I do need some more of this. But yeah, I think I'm going to start off with a single floor design, and then as I branch out, I will make a second floor. But just want to start by getting myself a roof. I'm not going to go, I don't know why I made all those steps. I'm not going to go full step roof just yet, make myself shingles or anything like that, because I do plan on expanding it. If I am here long enough, but I just wanted to get a base down, get myself a roof. It's gonna hurt a little bit, and really start working from there. And so I know that I have been here for a while, but I just realized that I am in a snow biome, and so that means that I'm gonna have to deal with crops, at least in terms of how I plant them. I gotta make sure that they have cover and all that, so that just adds a little element of difficulty to the build, and just something that I don't really like playing around with. If I'm going to build a place, I like it to be effective, but not to the point where it's getting kind of ridiculous. And so it's kind of going to get like that. If I get some torches up around here, we can melt all of this snow away. I'll just let that do its work. And you know what? We need some more sand, so I'll come down here and get it. Oh boy. What to talk about. Probably should have had more in mind. I'm coming on. This is it's after midnight. There is somebody online, I believe.
User left your channel.
That's delightful. And I'm apparently still on TeamSpeak, so I apologize for any sounds that are going to come up from that. But it is after midnight. I was coming on. I saw a few people online, and then they left as soon as I logged on. So yeah, there's not going to be any adventuring, at least, or at least nobody's going to be finding us. But I think that I'm far enough away from spawn that shouldn't be too much of an issue, at least for right now. When people start venturing out from spawn, I think as people start getting really griefed, we're going to see more and more people branching out, and that's where we're going to run into trouble, especially being up on such a high plot of land. There's a risk that I knew I was taking when I decided that was going to be my build, but at the same time, I mean, it's a nice vantage point. You can see stuff coming for miles, and so that advantage to me outweighed the disadvantage of being visible. I could see people come in, Although I suppose when I'm logged off I can't see anything, so we'll have to walk that thin line of advantage and disadvantage. But I mean, at the same time, this is a game of survival, and I'm just going to pick the pretty place and survive there, and if it doesn't work out, then I'm going to move on, and hopefully not working out doesn't mean that I also die, because that would not be fun. Sure, it's entertaining, but not very fun. Alright, so we got lots of sand now. We'll grill this up, get ourselves some more glass. Pick this up into 2. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So now that I have my basic design, I mean this is usually the kind of floor that I go for. Typically I would go for oak and pine. Make a nice little light and dark wood pattern. Not birch. I just don't really like the way that birch looks. But I do like the way that the pine and the oak do look. And I'm actually coming around, I'm coming around about this this pine and the stone. I may actually use this in future builds, you never know. I don't usually go for stuff that's kind of abstract, but this actually doesn't look that bad, so yeah. Let's see. Okay, these saplings can go away. I've got some more iron that I can grill up. Myself a bucket and I'll fill up that watering, or the cauldron. Really need an infinite water supply as well. You know what, I'm going to grab 2 buckets. And then I'll have to make a little well and I'll cover it over so that the water stays. Now, where can I find water? There's some water down there. Whoa! Okay. That was almost really bad. So yeah, having no admins on, having nobody else, this episode's going to be relatively bland, and I apologize for that. Hope you stick around with me as I start venturing out, and I do plan on doing that relatively quickly. I'd like to know what my surroundings are like, so I'm going to get the resources to build myself a map, and then I'm going to go out exploring and reveal that map as I go, and maybe I'll come across a couple of survivors when I do that. I can put my well right out here. Just fill in some of this place with dirt. Let's see, I got 14 dirt here. Yeah, so if I go like this, and then like this, and bring around a little bit of this. Watcha. Okay. Okay. Now I just need to cover it. So let's come in here, we'll get some stone slabs. Oh, actually some cobblestone would, that would be good. And then we'll get some stone slabs here going too. Good. And that should make a nice little well. What we'll do is we'll go like this. Make it too high. I need 2 more pieces, that sucks. Okay. There we go. Cold, cold, cold. Yep, yep, yep. There we go. Okay, and we'll just light that up with some torches. Make sure that it melts on us. Good. Now we have an infinite water supply. So, fill up my 2 buckets. And fill up my cauldron and put 1 away in the chest for safekeeping. Good. Let's see. Sand is still going, so we'll toss in that iron. Okay, we can fill up the places here that still need glass. And the house is almost done. We just gotta decorate. Decorating is always fun. Get ourselves a table set up. Look at that sunset. Pixelated. Good times. Okay. Now, I'm going to make this my dining room area, and yeah, we can do that. That'll look nice. Okay, so we're going to come across like, what do we want? Do I want to hold here or hold here? I could go right down the middle. Maybe I'll do that. So get that like that. Oh, not like that. That should be the other way though, because if people are going to be standing there, or sitting there, they're going to be sitting on the other side with little bar stools. The things that I think about. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, we'll get a trap door here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Thing of beauty. Okay. Let's get some torches up. Light up my little house here. Oh, need some glass. Perfect. Light there and light there. Okay, and we just need... normally I make this a stair, but that's all good. Nice. I'll have to deal with that piece later. Oh well. Okay. Still got some wood here. Just turn that into that. We're gonna make ourselves some stairs. And I need some pressure plates and some fence. Excellent. Okay, let's get some order back into this. Good, good, good. That's excellent. Okay. So stair, stair, stair. That's going to be our dining room setup. This is like the sunroom or something. Maybe I'll cut a hole in it too. It'll be a real sunroom. Let in those rays. There we go. Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there. Now we just need some stone. Excellent. To make a pressure plate. And for now, one will do. Look, everybody, a dining room table. It's the most glorious dining room table anybody's ever seen. I know it. Oh, I've lost my mind. It's dinner time. That was a mistake. Apparently I need to go to bed, which I'm very close to doing. Alright. Well, this hasn't released yet, so it's probably not a good idea to label this house because people may see it. Or may find it, and if they know that it's mine, they might grief it because they know it's going to be on the show. So I'm not going to label it for now. And probably by the time it's released, if somebody has found it, that's when I'll start to deal with. That really just went all the way down there. That actually didn't go that far. No. There we go. I'm sure I was talking about something, but I can't remember what it was now. Oh well. So just going to put this on here like a counter. There we go. We got a sink that's in the corner. That's kind of a dumb place for a sink, but oh well. Chest. We've got a little table here, like our bar stool area, a dining room, and we've got a sunroom. Maybe I'll just time lapse and wait for that sun to come back up, and then we can enjoy that sunroom. Check my inventory. Maybe I'll dump it out first. I'm going to hang out of that in case I do log back in and something has gone wrong. I'm going to take my apples and my seeds. Just got to take everything. I don't need this stuff here, so that's all good. Okay, I got enough wood. Yeah, I'm set now. All right. Well, now I'm just going to time lapse this until the end. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next episode.